What's good, YouTube fam? Alright, so I'm trying to take these headphones off. Okay, so YouTube fam, please let me know, like, are you experiencing anxiety or depression or anything similar where, I think there's also like depersonalization, anything that's really associated with, these depression and anxiety, symptoms. Um, I want to say for myself that I didn't think anxiety and depression was such a real thing. Like, this sounds like so crazy, but back when I was like in middle and high school, like I thought depression was probably only linked to suicidal thoughts, but it goes so much deeper than that. Especially, I want to say in for millennials, and I would definitely want to say in the Black community, that I don't think it's addressed the way it should probably be addressed. And I'm so sorry, guys. Like, I am sweating here. Like, mind you, I did just come from outside, but I did just come out from outside, but like I actually like I got some anxiety making this video. I have anxiety making this video. You feel me? So like, just try to work with me, guys. So yes, I am having like crazy anxiety. I just started this new position, and while I really enjoy the job, I start sweating right before I'm gonna go into work. Like, it's just like crazy stuff. Like, I start sweating. I get chills, or sometimes I get like really, really, really hot. Well, hence the sweating, and I'll start shaking as well. Like, heart palpitations. Like, thumbs up for how, if you counted how many times I just said like, because that was a lot. But yeah, like, this is really serious. And so like I guess I just want to make like a community. And so like, you see how much my hand is shaking, like the camera is shaking. And that's not just like, you know how you hold a camera and it could shake, but like, no, this is like anxiety shake. um let's try switching hands. So yes, guys, um I'm so sorry. Like, I probably should have had something more prepared to talk to you guys about, but I've been having a lot of episodes where I just can't, like, 1 second I would be like the best, like probably like the happiest, like I'm all in it, I'm all for it. Like, I want to do everything. I want to cook. Like, I want to go out to the park. Like, let's go adventure. Like, let's go adventure. But like, in the next second I could just be like, oh my god, like, what am I doing? Like, um who am I? But I want to say that with this spiritual awakening, or the spiritual experience, because I do believe everyone is in a spiritual awakening, everyone is spiritual, hopefully. But with me going through this, it was definitely like the first stage. I felt like I could see what was going on, what was wrong in the world, and like what I guess it was really just showing me more of my like idealistics, like how I thought the world could work better. And so with a spiritual enlightenment or awakening, all you're really doing is becoming more aware, more conscious of what is going around you, physical and non-physical, metaphysical, you know? So everyone is in a spiritual awakening. But okay, I'm sorry. First stage for me was like seeing what was wrong in the world and like where we could improve. Um, and like a lot of my family and friends, like I could just see the qualities that I think that they could improve on. And but I really don't, it's not my place to like really push that upon people, because who's to say that I really know what's better for them? Like, I can really only attest to what's better for me. So while I'm going through this, let me just try to focus on myself. So when that turned out from looking on the outward and then looking on the inward, prospecting, introverting after meditation, because meditation was the way I was able to like look out into the rest of the world. I was still enough in myself where I was able to understand what was not still around me. And then it became to like, what is possibly, okay, what is possibly also in the stillness is still movement, still vibration, still energy. So then it was like understanding energy. So after I went through that, the second stage, I would definitely say was all these like astral projection, lucid dreaming, a lot of spiritual, metaphysical kind of like out of body experiences or out of body understandings, if you want to call it that. Third, which I think is where I am right now, and please don't take me as like, oh, like she thinks she know what she talking about. I really like, I'm just trying to explain my experience. So the third experience with me was, I think, where I am now. Actually, I could say it was like the third. Is I'm right now. I feel like I'm in between like the third and fourth step. Mind you, like no one ever. I'm sorry, like I'm covering camera, but mind you, no one ever told me like what was gonna be the first, second, third, fifth step. No one ever has like reached out to me. I've been trying to really get this stuff, I guess, from my inner knowing and from all the research I've been doing. Like I'm researching the tarot and numerology, astrology, the cosmos, and how that interacts with us, or not, maybe not even interacts, but has control of aspects, like the deities. I'm gonna keep rambling, guys. I'm gonna keep rambling. All right. Third step, which I think I was in. Third step is intervention. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Third step is intervention. So, I think definitely after I experienced like astral projection, like lucid dreaming, like things in that kind of realm. Sorry, I'm just holding my ID up here. Then once I experienced things in that realm, now it's becoming more of like the strong presence right now that I have underlying is definitely like I can see all the flaws like in myself, like, and it's definitely eye-opening where I am so transparent that I don't know if others are picking up on it, but I believe that they have to, because I think that my energy has to be like expelling to some of these people, because like I can tell like as soon as I walk in a room, like your whole I can tell like my presence might have changed your vibe, and just in retrospect of that, like my presence changing your vibe can also change my presence, but I have to be able to block that, if that makes sense. So definitely with intervention and looking further into me, I can able to see my flaws. And so like putting that all together with seeing my flaws, this astral projection that I was experiencing in lucid dreaming, where I could like really experiment kind of like not in real life, but real life, because it's a dream, like, it feels real. And then also like understanding like where I feel things may be wrong in the world, because that's just my opinion. And so putting all those together, I am definitely like facing more anxiety, more depression, because everything I do, I am aware of it. Every thought that I do, I am aware of it. And so if it comes to a time where I might have a negative thought about myself, or I might have a negative thought about a friend or a family, like it makes me really sad, because like I don't want to have these negativities, but I know I must have these negativities because this is what makes me me. And so the things that I am aware of, what are negative, I am now able to go back in my undoing back before like I even understood what my character and what characteristics made me who I am. I am now able to go back and reconstruct those characteristics, which I think is amazing, but it's definitely a process. It's definitely a process. So let me know what you guys are experiencing. Let me know if any of this resonates with you. If you feel like, yo, Sib, like, son, like, I've had a similar experience. Like, any of those steps, did they sound familiar? Like, let me know, guys. Let me know. We supposed to be fam. I deuce is nah. Peace. Nah. Love. Bye, guys.